Hey, my name is Similolu, and today I want to talk about e-commerce. And this stands for electronic commerce. And why do I want to talk about e-commerce? Because I am looking into it. Remember, well, for those of you who have been following me for a while, but my tagline, if you go to my blog, is helping you rock your business on social media. And as well as that, it is helping you and helping me figure out how to build multiple income streams on the internet. It is possible and it is doable, and I plan to do it. And so that's why I make these videos, because, you know, a journey is really valuable, and I know I'm gonna make it. I'm going to hit my goals. I know that. And I just want to record the journey, because once you get to the end of the journey, it's hard to go back to the beginning or to the process. And there is so much to learn in the process. So this is part of the process. Stick with me long enough while I tell you everything I'm doing as far as building my business through e-commerce. But first, some facts. I love facts, don't you? So I haven't defined e-commerce. It says it actually stands for electronic commerce, and is a term for any type of business or commercial transaction that involves transfer of information across the internet. So some more facts, because I love facts. 51% of Americans prefer to shop online. So that means half of Americans, 1 out of 2 people, will prefer to shop online. 95% of Americans shop online yearly. So almost every single American, or every single person who lives in the United States of America, shops online at least once a year, most likely at Christmas time, if you're anything like my husband. Okay, 80% of Americans shop online monthly. So more than 3/4 of Americans will shop every single month, and they'll shop online. So that's that. And let's see, so that's monthly. 30% of Americans, 1 in 3 people, shop weekly. And daily, you have 5% of Americans shop every single day. Now there, I don't know, 400 or 500 million, don't quote me, Americans. And so if you try and figure 5% of that number, that's a hefty number of people shopping every single day. And they could be shopping at your business, at your e-commerce site, if you had one, and if I had one. So let's keep going. What else do we have? 40% of American males ages 18 to 34 would ideally purchase their items online rather than go to the mall. Haven't you gone to the mall and seen that guy sitting there totally tired, totally bored, with loads of packages, lugging around and following his very excited wife and very into it wife and children? Yeah, your average male doesn't love to shop. They don't like it. If you're anything like my husband, he'll never shop if he had half a chance. So they'd rather sit home and click, and get their stuff online. And what else? 55% of Pinterest users use Pinterest for finding products. So that's more than half of Pinterest users are actually looking for your product or my product on Pinterest. So it begs the question, why don't you have an online e-commerce business? Why don't I have an online e-commerce business? Well, that's what I'm looking into. So the reason why, again, I cut these videos, or do you cut a video or do you shoot a video? Whichever one, you know what I mean, is to record my journey, because I know I will get to my goals. I just know it. And sometimes you want to you know, and not necessarily enjoy the journey, but, you know, record the journey. You know, people sit down at a certain age in their lives and decide they want to write their memoirs, and, you know, they kind of got to dig down memory lane and what happened at what time. You know what? cut it all to the chase. I'll just record my journey. And so this is me looking into e-commerce. So how do I do it? How do we learn? We learn by learning, by being taught, by being trained, and it's really all out there on the internet. Honestly, I just Googled it and I found this awesome website. Well, first I went through a webinar, and at the end of the webinar they were selling this package where it would cost me $6,000 to be trained to know how to set up my e-commerce store. So I thought about it. I'm like, no, there's gonna be a cheaper way of doing it. So I found this website. It's called Techademics, and I have the link up above in the description box, depending on where you're watching this, or down below. Click on it because it's free. 90 days training, free training. So this is what I'm doing. It's showing me everything I need to be doing. Has anybody heard of Shopify? Give me some comments. Click, 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 click. Let me know. Shopify is the next big thing coming up after Amazon. And the beauty of it is you can have a shop and not have any inventory. Nothing. So I'm learning it, so that's why I know. And I have already set up my Shopify shop, and I've called it It's Not Seasonal. And there's a story behind that name, but that's for another video. It's very interesting. It's very exciting. One item can go viral. Just one item. If you're trained right and you know what you're doing and you're promoting it in the right places. And of course, on your store, you have more than one item. So this is what I'm doing right now. And I would really love it if for as many of you to, just to, I think we all need to be a little bit more broad-minded. We need to learn to get out of our status quo. I mean, 9-to-5s are awesome. I've always had a 9-to-5 job. Homeschooling my kids was more than a 9-to-5 job. I worked in corporate England. I worked in London. Went, commuted into the city of London every day for years and years and years and years. And I own a business here in the United States, and it's just, that is okay. That is making a living. But now I'm looking into really pursuing my dreams, pursuing my goals and ambitions that my 9-to-5 and all the other things I've done in life haven't really allowed me to explore and to build and to, forage into. And so that's what I'm doing now. And I would really appreciate, for those of you out there who, I hope I'm inspiring somebody, because the whole point is that I inspire somebody in my journey to begin to embark upon your journey, to start your quest to become the person you were meant to be. And yes, it's okay being a wife and a mom and all that good stuff, but there's got to be more to life than that. You will agree with me. And my rhetoric is, if you have a business, it's not all about you and making money through your business, but how about the people you're going to bless through your business? How about people who are bedridden, homebound, who, if they had access to your business or your store, whatever it is you decide to set up online, it makes their life easier. It's about I don't know, being a blessing to others and not just always, on the rat race and just looking to our own selves and our own goals and our own children, our own lives. And okay, so now I'm moving out of this realm of e-commerce, so let me stay focused. So I hope this has been useful for you. I hope it helps you decide to look into it at the very least. So click on the link above, click on the link below, wherever the link is, and put yourself on a 90-day challenge. It's really only video tutorials on what to do and what not to do, how to set up shop, what kind of items are trending, and it's just a great big world out there. Anybody can do it. And so far, I haven't spent a dime. So connect with me, comment below, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'd really appreciate it. And I'll connect with you on the next video. Enjoy.